It's Rob!
Tony! And I'm Jeff.
We're in gaming.
And that's you.
Hello gamers and welcome back to the Inn. I'm Rob, of course, or Warshack if you want to call me by my in-game name. Today we'll be going from rank 14 to 13 in our Road to Legend video. In our last video, I believe we played the Camel Hunter, so in this one, I guess we can play some Reno combo lock. It's a really interesting deck and pretty fun to play in my opinion. Even though we haven't played it that much, it's still fun to play. We normally play Reno lock by itself. But not really Reno combo, which involves the Faceless Manipulator, Leroy Jenkins Power Manipulator, and make sure Emperor hits one of, or I believe 2 of the 3 of those, so they cost under 10 mana for a 20 damage combo. So it's a pretty fun deck. Definitely keeping the Zombie Chow, probably getting rid of the other 2 cards, probably also the Abusive as well. I really don't need these cards this early on in the game. We're looking for like our Dark Peddlers, our Imp Gang bosses, our Twilight Drakes, stuff like that. Lord Drax is not really something we're looking for in our opening hand, to be completely honest. Normally these decks don't run Draxus, but I found like in the control matchup he can be helpful. So like let's say we're playing like a Fatigue Priest or a Control Priest, or let's say this is a Fatigue Warrior. If we were playing normal combo Reno lock, the deck would most likely lose because you can't have constant pressure. Like once he's able to pretty much build up enough armor so you can't use the combo, and he's dealt with all the creatures besides your combo like creatures, it's really hard to win. But with Lord Draxus, you're basically able to summon those 6/6s every turn, which allows you to make for that quick victory. So I think we're just going to use our passive here. Nothing really else to play. I guess next turn we can Acidic Swamp Ooze, get rid of that War Axe, which is pretty cool. Nope, Acidic Swamp Ooze just got a lot better. Normally you want to use it on like a Deathbite or something, but I think it's fine to use it on this at the moment. We're not really sure what kind of warrior this guy's playing, so if it was Patron, we obviously wanted to use it on the Deathbite, but we don't know at this point in time, and it's a good play right now. So if he plays like on Stable Ghoul, oh god, he's Patron. Alright, never mind. Mistakes were made, boys, mistakes were made. Alright, so how do we want to deal with this Alkalite? I don't really think there is a way to deal with the Alkalite. I think we can just Dark Bomb the Alkalite and then, oh man. Because if we attack into the Ghoul, he's gonna automatically draw 2 cards from the Alkalite. If we Dark Bomb the Alkalite, then he only draws 1. If we coin and play a 5-drop, which we have none, nothing really happens. So I think we just Dark Bomb the Alkalite. Swing into the Ghoul, we can actually just passive, see what we draw. Hellfire, that's going to be great when he patrons, and the next turn I guess we could coin into the Emperor so it discounts our, no, we want to wait for at least some, oh man. This is the problem with combo Reno lock, is that if you don't have the pieces in your hand and you Emperor too early, you really don't get the effect that you should, which really sucks. So I think we can just heal bot here, and that's basically, oh, we have Leroy. So if we bring Leroy down to 4, Faceless still costs 5, Power Overwhelming costs 1, so that's fine. It'll cost, that's fine. All right. We just need 1 combo piece, I suppose. So it'll be 4, Faceless is 5, and then Power is 1. So we'll need 10 mana to do the 20 damage combo, which is fine. It's kind of hard to say no to this amount of damage. So if he has, oh god, here comes the Patron Rush, which is fine, because we'll just go ahead and Hellfire next turn. You have a Whirlwind too, buddy? He has an Execute. So we got him to use his Patrons and an Execute. It's pretty good. So next turn we can just go ahead and we could actually Mind Control attack and see which one we grab, and if we grab a 3, then we could Mortal Coil the 1. No, that's too much chance. I suppose we can just Hellfire. Poor guy. So Hellfire, Brand, end turn. He has 4 cards in hand now, and we can tap next turn, hopefully draw into something good. If not, we just anti Keelbot and just start bashing him down with our lower drop creatures. He still has the ability to Deathbite down this Brand, though, which he probably drew. Yep, of course he did. Because RNG is amazing. You always seem to draw that card you need when you're a warrior. That's okay. It's okay, man. We're going to win because of Draxus. Faceless. So we've got 2 pieces of the combo puzzle. We're going to tap. There's Shredder. I like Shredder. We're not going to play Healbot because the Shredder actually lives after he kills it with Deathbite, but if we just play the antique Healbot, he swings it with the Deathbite, and then nothing happens after that. Alright, so here's another Patron. Hopefully he doesn't have the... he's going to have 2 Patrons. So if he has another War when he has 4, and then we can Mind Control Tech 1, which is fine. So hopefully he summons 1 more Patron. or has, you know, summons 2 more patrons. Battle Rage for draw 2, so he still has the ability to play Whirlwind, which would be really good. Yeah, sweet. So we're actually going to take one of the patrons, and hopefully we don't take the one with 1 HP. We want to take the one with 3 HP. Even the 2 HP is fine. Alright, so let's see if we're lucky. Whew, that's really good. We can go ahead and Mortal Coil this guy. That's pretty good. We want to swing face once, kill off the one with 3 HP. From here, I really want to faceless this other patron, but it just seems, it's so greedy. It's so incredibly greedy. I think we can just sell Vanis and call it a day. Like, if we faceless that patron, if he brawls, I suppose it'd be bad, but any other time, it's basically pretty good, because most of the cards in his deck has, like, he has, what, Armor Smiths, Alkalites that we can attack to make more patron. The only card in his deck, I guess we could save it. I guess it'd be kind of silly to faceless now. It kind of ruined the whole combo of the deck. Yeah, it's fine. We actually could push 14, because Leroy into a +2, which puts him at 8, and then faceless is 16 damage, so it's actually more now. So we actually have lethal next turn. No, we don't, because we need 10 mana, not 9. Alright, Berserker, Big Game Hunter. War Axe, okay. Is this guy just going balls to the wall? He's just going balls to the wall. Wow. Why would he do this? That's a weird line of play. That's very weird. It's interesting. So we can basically take this other patron if we really wanted to, because we swing, see ya, Jeff. We swing this into here. This gives his Berserker, no, we don't want to do that. I guess we could Abusive Sergeant our 3/3, making it, Nothing seems fantastically, am I just blind right now? Am I missing something? Nothing seems to be good. Oh, I guess we could do that, okay. So we're going to Abusive our patron, swing into this, kill off his, swing into there, and then from here we don't want to overextend into the brawl, so we'll just heal up, and I guess, should we passive? I think we can passive. We're not really that scared of dying that much, so we're fine here. So if he brawls, it's totally okay. If he doesn't, we win, and if he does, that's okay, because we still have Lul Druxus. And the reason we heal about it is because just in case he's got some like Hellscream shenanigans, we don't want to be too low for that. Inner Rage Hellscream, that's what, 14 damage? No, 12 damage. So he executes the Sylvanas, which is fine. He's probably going to attack the 3 good patron. Oh, he's just going to face, okay. Oh, so we only have 12 damage now, but I think that's enough. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 12. Not enough, not enough. So suppose we can just give these guys taunt. Tap again, swing, swing, swing. The reason we're not going to play the Drake is because we're still pushing lethal next turn anyway, whether or not we play it or not. So that's fine. All right, so sweet. We just need one more game. We actually didn't even win because of combo, we win because of patrons. We play against a patron player, take his patron, and win with it. Poor guy. Didn't even see it coming. I wonder if the render's still rendering. Ha, it is. I think the new format changes I made is actually working. This is fantastic. So actually, if you were watching some of our previous videos in last month, February, and I think it was rank 2 to 1 and then 1 to legend, our recording software is having some really difficult times, but I think I've been able to figure it out. I changed some codec settings and some of the output stuff, and it seems to be working how it's supposed to now. So, luckily, I mean, it's sad that I was looking up on the forums for like answers to see if anybody else had these problems, and no one else seemed to have the same problems that I do. Like, there are problems similar, but nothing had the same problems, which is kind of hard to diagnose because I don't actually, you know, I don't design software, I don't make software, I didn't take a software class. So it's kind of hard to debug what's wrong with these people's software in the settings, considering there's no other person, like, normally there's at least some other person that has the same issue and then they're able to find a solution, but not with me. Never with me. So I think we're just going to tap here. There's no point not to. and then swing for 2. The Hellfire really doesn't make a difference in this matchup too much. The Mind Control tech may help, but probably not. Sylvanas is a big deal if he doesn't get silent. If it doesn't get silenced, and then of course the Molten Giant, most of the time you play it too late because you go from 14 to 0 real quick. So we haven't even drawn Reno yet. I need to make sure Reno's in the deck list. How crazy it would be if we just forgot to put Reno in the deck. So we can actually swing the Zombie Chow into the Ass Pirate and Mortal Coil it, which doesn't seem that bad, but first we should probably tap to see what we get. Alright, so we're going to swing, Mortal Coil it down. This is forcing him to basically have to passive next turn if he wants to kill the Zombie Chow, making it so he floats 1 mana. So unless he wants to innervate out another 3-drop or something like that, or just wants to use Wild Growth, keep the Zombie Chow alive. Because killing the Zombie Chow really isn't that big of a deal, because it's just going to heal him for 5 in the end anyway. So he goes from 27 to, yeah, so if we would have attacked that turn and he would have like developed a Wild Growth or like a Shade of an Extremis, he would have been at the same amount of health as he's at now. So we're going to develop the Shredder. Next turn we can go ahead and Implosion something if he wants to play it with less than 4 health. Ideally, we don't want him to play with 4 mana. If he plays, what, a Keeper, he could silence the Shredder. He could coin into the Claw, or he could innervate into an Emperor. So he's coining into what looks to be Druid of the Claw. Oh, a Loatheb. So we actually are not going to play any spells next turn. Okay. Innervate out a 2-drop. What could you be playing? Another Ass Pirate? Wild Growth? Innervate the Wild Growth to have 6 mana next. Oh, to kill the Shredder. Okay. Value plays with this guy, guys. Value plays. So give me a really good minion. Not exactly what I was looking for, but I guess that's decent, I suppose. Can't really complain. So Faceless keeps tempo on the board, but we lose our combo ability. But there's really no other play besides tap and like Mind Control tech, and that doesn't really contest the field whatsoever. If we give off the Manipulator, then that literally leaves our deck to... oh man, this is hard, guys. If he wouldn't have Loatheb there, we could have, you know, we had plans. But if we don't do anything this this is hard. I think we're gonna tap. We're 1 mana short of playing him. I guess Mind Control tech. So he's gonna swing his Loatheb into our Lightwell, and the next turn we can just play Sylvanas. If we didn't have Sylvanas in our hand, I would have Faceless the Loatheb just so we don't lose tempo that much. But because of the fact that we have Sylvanas and it's gonna really shake him up, I think we're all right. Also, Hellfire is looking pretty good as well, because we could swing our 3/3 into his 5/5 and then play the Hellfire, and it actually clears the board, but it doesn't really do anything for the following turn. Can actually Plosion the 5/5 and hopefully it hits for 4, but I don't really like that. You could play the Emperor as well, and we have one of the cards we need, but I think Sylvanas is actually a little bit better. We're gonna hope he doesn't combo us down here. He's out of range from, yeah, he can't do combo. I'm always scared though. Shade of Extremis is a very scary card. So next turn, we're definitely most likely going to be somewhere using Hellfire in between something. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Sylvanas, if he doesn't deal with Sylvanas, we're probably just gonna take one of his 5-drops. So, wow. How greedy, holy shit. That's insane. Okay. Does this deal damage to a minion? Okay. How do we want to do this? I know there's a way to absolutely destroy this guy.
Let none survive.
So if we do this and we take the Shade, we have no way to kill Emperor. If we do this, we have the ability to take one of these, but I really want to take that. There's no guarantee that we take. There is a guarantee. We just Plosion this and hopefully it doesn't fuck us, right? Yeah, we're gonna Implosion that, hopefully it doesn't hit for 2. God fucking damn it, dude. Alright, Mortal Coil. Elven Archer value, thank God.
One shot, one. Let none survive.
Thank God. And now we take Emperor. I knew there was a way to get Emperor out of there. I knew there was a way. Where there's a will, there's a way, guys. There's always a way. Elven Archer value. Coming in clutch, that Elven Archer value. And now we play our Emperor and we get double the value next turn. But we have a Golden Emperor, so it actually discounts for 2. Oh God, swipe right. Rip Emperor. But we can just play him again. So we can actually just Twilight Drake then Emperor, right? We have 8, yeah, perfect. Sweet. We can save Healbot for when we really need to. We play Emperor, we discount our cards even more. Faceless costs 3, that's insane. He Living Roots summons 2/1/1 Groots. Not a big deal. We're probably just going to make the trade there just so he doesn't have anything on the board. So, Twilight Drake, our Emperor, kill 1/1, end turn. Good stuff. Good stuff, guys. I like where this is going. So he has 8 mana. Ancient of Lore brings him back in this game, but not really, but it still does, kind of. Oh god, it does. Alright, so he gets 2 more cards, back to 5 cards in hand, summon a 5/5 on the board. Bastard. We definitely don't want to Draxus. Dark Bomb combination to kill this looks pretty decent. Healbot definitely looks like a play somewhere next turn. Siphon Soul is actually pretty decent as well. So we have the ability to probably just Siphon Soul, right? I don't really see a reason not to. Tap Siphon Soul. We're dead to double combo though. This puts us at 23, and I think double combo hits for 23. We're gonna play it safe. We're gonna save Siphon Soul. We're gonna play this game extremely safe. Could actually tap here. We'd be fine. But I'm not going to. We don't need to. Rather be safe than sorry against a Druid. We have enough CC in our hand where it really doesn't matter. Siphon Soul takes care of anything he plays. He wants to rust the board, we Hellfire. If he wants to play anything too big like Boom, it's fine because we just Siphon Soul that. Not a big deal whatsoever. We kill off the bombs. We swing face with Emperor first. It's all good in the hood. He keeps going face, which tells me he definitely has combo in hand. Okay, so this actually works out pretty good. So we're going to Iron Beak one of these guys. Definitely going to Siphon Soul the Boom. Going to swing face first with this. Going to swing face. No, we're not. We're going to attack. What do we care about more? I guess it doesn't matter because both of them are going to have the same amount of health anyway. Don't go face. Don't hit for 4. Are you fucking kidding me? That's the one card that you shouldn't hit. Dr. Boom Boombots are OP. I swear to God, when someone's losing that bad, it statistically figures out, okay, which card on the field, when somebody plays it, if it stays on the field, has the greatest chance of victory. Figures out that percentage, then triggers the Boombot to say what damage does the bomb have to do to create the greatest chance of victory for this player? Obviously knows 4, and so it hits the 4, obviously, which is the best probability of winning on this player's side, to the worst probability on this player's side, so it can balance the game out. I swear to God, that's how Hearthstone works. Everything's a big fucking math problem with these guys. And it just fucks you. I swear. I swear that's how this game works. Alright, so Imp Game Boss looks pretty good. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. So Imp Game Boss into Defender of Argus looks pretty solid. But how do we want to position this? We definitely want to put the Imp Game Boss in between here, and we want our Imp Game Boss to have taunt. So we're going to do it like this. We're going to kill off that Drake, and then swing face for 4. We want this to have taunt because it doesn't die to swipe right away, and we also don't want him using his passive to attack the Drake, so I like this way a little bit better. And we can also faceless this, but if we get Leroy, we basically win. Leroy power overwhelming, we win. So he silences that. That's better than him silencing the Drake. There's the Lord, which we wanted to use our Siphon Soul on, but we didn't actually get the opportunity to. So it looks like we're going to, actually let's tap first to see what we're gonna get. Shadow Flame, that really doesn't help us here. So we're gonna faceless the 5/10 to build back up our board. We're gonna play the Belcher, and we're going to swing our 4/2 into there. And I think that's it. That's all I'm gonna do for now. Actually, if we swing this in there, it puts it at 4. That's not good enough. All right, that's all we're gonna do. So our faceless is no longer a combo, but Leroy Jenkins' power overwhelming is still 10 damage, and we still have Abusive Sergeant. So he's gonna silence that. Wow, double silence is killing me, guys. Wild Growth to draw 1. We had this game in the bag until this shenanigan shit. We can still Shadow Flame this 5/5 to clear the entire board, though. Probably gonna swing his 5/6 into the Belcher, makes it have 4 HP left. He's gonna use his Keeper to kill off the Slime. He's gonna use his passive to go face. The problem is if we use Shadow Flame, it doesn't clear our board. It just seems not that great. We had a card with 4 attack, maybe. Bran, that's not good. 3 attack again. Okay, I guess this is all right. I didn't want to kill one of the cards we have on the field, and Acidic Swamp Ooze really doesn't have. We needed like a 3 attack card basically, and we didn't want to use Shadow Flame on a 2 attack card. So if he wants to, oh god, we died to double combo. All right, so he's gonna probably go. Oh, he goes for the taunt. So he's playing defensive here, which is really good for us. So if we draw into basically, we already owled, right? Yeah. So that's not a possibility. Boom is good though. Brand Boom is even better. But if he has combo, we're gonna die. That's not good. That's not good at all. How do we want to do this? We could try to push for lethal, but I don't think it's the way of the warrior. If he has combo, that's 14 plus 6, that's 20. If he has, yeah, there's really no way around not dying to that combo if he has it. Whatever. We just have to hope he doesn't have double Savage Roar. Just gotta hope that he doesn't have Force of Nature, Savage Roar, Innervate, Savage Roar. Ooh, he's targeting himself. He doesn't have it. I get so upset because it happens to be so often that it just happens. It's very sad. I think we draw Leroy Jenkins, we win, because we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 12, Hellfire. Yeah, we actually win if we draw Leroy. Yep, sir, we do bomb. That's not a Leroy. Can tap, because we know he doesn't have double combo. Doesn't seem that bad, actually. So what if we go face with everything? So I don't think we can still push lethal. Actually, all right, so this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If the bombs hit where they're supposed to hit. But that's the problem, because we do this, that lowers the damage down. All right. You know what? Fuck it. Why not risk it for the biscuit, right? You guys, I feel like risking it. Fuck it, we're gonna risk it. This seems pretty fun. Alright. He's probably like, what the fuck is this kid doing? I don't think we can actually do the damage, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Bombs go. Go. Oh, that's good stuff. That makes me happy. Alright, rank 13. That was good damage. Good bombs. Good Dr. Boom. Good Dr. Boom. And then we still have Lord Draxus for an extra 3 damage. And then we also could summon a 6/6. But that puts us at 15, which means if he had Force of Nature, Savage Roar, Living Roots, we lose. But he didn't seem to have all of that, so it's fine. Anyway, guys, happy to have you here at the end. Of course, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, leave those in the comment section below. I always try to get back to you as soon as possible. I believe that pretty much covers this entire video, or everything I wanted to cover. Of course, I'm Warshack, and happy whatever the hell day it is.